principles should companies follow when designing document output solutions that can obviously scale with the business? Complex, fragile, or difficult to maintain is the main one.
Yeah, absolutely. I will use the client I spoke about recently as the gold example, right? Plan for the future. Don't plan for today. Change will happen. So your templates will have to evolve. Have that in mind. If you launch a new brand, if you acquire a new company, think about things like try and compartmentalize things, so it's not just an invoice, it's a header and a footer and some line items, right? And you can design the system in such a way that they are separate components, right? So as an example, if you design it in that way, let's say, actually, let's take a step back. You've got 100 templates, 100 different document types, labels, whatever. You need to go and change your business address. You need to go and change your logo, right? You've got 100 places to change that logo now. Good luck. That's going to take a long time. Right? And you want it to be in exactly the same coordinates on each document so it looks consistent. Have fun with that. If you design it in a compartmentalized way, which is what we do a lot more now with our clients as the technology has evolved, we now have a pre-configured header block. So we change that logo in one place and it's automatically applied to 100 outputs, because these outputs that we build nowadays tend to be a collection of pre-existing assets rather than their own unique thing. So it's kind of like Lego, kind of like building blocks. We bring in the header, we bring in the line items, we bring in the footer, we might bring in some kind of marketing information or a technical drawing if it's a production paper or something, whatever. That makes it far easier to both scale and maintain, because when you need to add a new report or a new template, you've got 2/3 of it done. So you just need to deal with the transactional data or the production data, whatever it might be. And that maintenance is clearly way easier because you change things once and it applies to your whole estate. So it's really about just taking some time to understand this thing properly rather than saying, hey, I want an invoice. It's actually, we're going to need 50 documents. How can we design the system intelligently to manage that in a cost effective and a scalable way? So it's that kind of templating framework, I guess, to give it a name.